Every warning! I did it again! Hello everyone! Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, hello and welcome wherever you are, whenever you are to the Arcadia Network. My name is Crona and as always I'm your streamer for the night. How is everyone doing? Hopefully having a lovely one today. I am getting rid of those buttons, those dastardly buttons. How's everyone doing? Welcome on in. It is a Saturday stream, and you know what that means. If it's not Monster Hunter, we got some Spectrobes. And I cannot wait. I have done a lot since last time. I've done a lot of work, a lot of things. But I will be honest with you all, I almost missed today's stream. I kinda played a lot of Wuthering. And I may have been up till 3 o'clock this morning originally because I didn't realize what time it was. And I continued after a bit of a rest, and well, here we are. I'm really happy with the progress I've made, and y'all will see when that episode eventually gets uploaded. The progress I've made. I may have gone a bit Genshin level of nutty. But hey, it's me. Why wouldn't I? But we're not here to talk about Wuthering, we're here to play some Spectrobes. And we are today, because as I say, I got some stuff for updates, so shall we cue the music? And shall we scroll on over? I think it might be an idea, don't you? Let's hope it's all working. So, in between, I'm going to turn my fan up a bit, it's a bit warm, there's windows open. Oh, it's very warm in the office. I go to that first. Otherwise, y'all have no clue how bad it's going to get. I'm going to sweat, and I know I normally sweat at these games, but I will sweat. I will League of Legends level sweat, and nobody wants that. So, since last time I went out, I did a lot of grinding. I did battles, I did some mining on Nessa, as well as on Daishi, and, well, our team is all now level 25, and you'll notice one substitute in there. Yes, Goatee has been placed in. As I said last time, it is a Spectrobe I wanted to use. Now, will it remain on the team? I don't know. Obviously, everyone's up here. Now, there's one thing you might remember about one of our team members. And that is they go to their evolve state at level 25. They've been here since the beginning. So it's actually time for us to get our first evolved Spectrobe. And I think we're going to do it. Because that would be fun. I also want to add, I worked out I can do that. It's been a while since I played, so you'll have to excuse me. I can swap it this way straight into the incubator. But Zero is ready to go evolved, so... Zero, show us your evolved form. From a new boss into a new Beros. Very weird and lanky, isn't it? Oh, it's too lanky for my liking, actually. Hey, don't cry, young one. Don't cry, little one. So it's more like a gazelle at full evolution. Which is very interesting. But that is not the only, this isn't the only thing that's happened. While mining, I picked up some very special, some extremely special ores. These are chromas. And let's feed a chroma here, shall we? Chromas have a special ability. I meant add a chroma 3. I just wasted a chroma 2. Oops. to change the color scheme of your Spectrobe. So, the color scheme here is the same as what our boy Jester has. So let's get Anubrios back out and get them back up here in the team as our first evolved Spectrobe. I'm looking forward to using them then. I'm looking very forward to using them, seeing what they do. But I gotta remember what type of portals we were facing last time. Because I don't remember. But we are back on phones. Don't worry, I returned. I made sure I returned before the stream. Blue, so we need our green. We need our green Spectrobe set. Just in case. Oingo, Giddy. Giddy Dora, you're in. Down. Luckily, the ones here are only speed headbutting type of Kroll Dusts, so that's why they are charging at me rather than, you know. Oh no, they are shooting. Huh? I thought they were charges. Wrong noise. Oh yes, and we're green. Because I see these small portals, I'm gonna swap back. In fact, should we run into one deliberately to see what a Nuberos does? I think that's going to be best here, because it's a Spectrobe I haven't used, so... Let's do this! Interesting attack pattern. And what about your special? Oh. An AoE slam. Okay. I guess that's good for certain aspects. And I do see it's got the Pharaoh's Mask design I like. It just feels a bit lanky. A bit thin for my liking. But there are Spectrobes later on, you know? Our team will never be decided until the very end, so... Ah! Here we have the mixed portals. Containing mixed type Spectrobes. I believe. Or are they shadows? They're either mixed or shadow. I mean, we'll get to do a little bit now. The Dark Lake. Huh. What the? This whole thing's made out of Kroll? How can there possibly be so many of them? It would take ages to battle them all. Come on in. Roland, do you copy? Yeah, what is it, Gina? I just spotted a satellite in the column of vapors heading into space. And it's still operational. I detected its energy source. A satellite? When did you build it and why? Who knows? But it seems to be in stationary orbit right now above that dark lake. I don't like the sound of that. We should investigate further. Hurry back to the patrol cruiser, okay? Will do. So that is an option, but I believe we can also search here. I don't remember if this area actually has anything. That's why I want to check. Because this feels like an area that would have something, doesn't it? By the way, still no jetpack. All that training, and all we had to do was come in and then go back. I was expecting a mini-boss, but fine, I see how it is. I'll take the shortcuts. Oh my god, that thing really knocked us down quick. Oh god, I didn't even see it. Oh god, this is not a battle I want to participate in. Nope, out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I don't like staring down the type matchup. And we're low on health, which is hilarious. One hit's gonna be the end of us. And now I did try to level up a bit more. I'm trying to think how I level up Rollin specifically. I've kind of forgotten that bit. It is definitely something I can look up and into, because turns out you can't wear better equipment unless you're higher level. Just keep weaving. Just keep weaving and it can't hit me. That's how this is gonna work. Dodge and weave, boys. Dodge and weave. Woo! Woo! 17, 17, 17, 17, 17. You can't hit me if I serpentine. I do love the pan whistles, the pan pipes here. It's made a very iconic song for me. Man, the crawl on this planet are tough. I don't think I can go much further using adult form Spectrobes. I better start working on evolving them to their evolved forms. Evolved forms are super powerful. These creatures wouldn't stand a chance. Just with that, I gotta make sure it reaches a certain level, wins a specific number of battles. Defeat a certain number of minerals. Professor Wright says I gotta fulfill all 3 requirements. Looks like I got a work to do. I forgot the game actually gives you a warning here that you need to start using, you know, getting ready to use your evolve. Now, if we die a lot in this episode, I might overcap a bit, compared to going off what our Spectrobes level is. Obviously, a lot of our Spectrobes will evolve soon. We're just gonna have a couple more levels on them. Hey Gina, where's the satellite you found? Above the planet, floating in space. I already imported its coordinates into the navigation system. I've just select the planet of farms, touch the satellite. Well, what are we waiting for? So yeah, the eagle-eyed of you may have noticed a certain something with this planet. When we zoomed in, there's a bit of an item. A sparkle, I might say. And yeah, it's here. The space ruins. Oh my god, wait, is this part of the game already? I thought this was at the end of the game. No. Hey, the satellite just looks like those ancient ruins back in Nero. A door? Oh, it's locked. What is it, Rollin? I found a door, but it's locked. Guess I'll just have to bust it open. No, wait, don't take any unnecessary risks. Got a better idea? Yeah, let me try and open the lock. Switch places with me. Fine, I'll leave this one to you. Presenting Playable Gina. So, in this game, she's only for puzzles, and I believe maybe multiplayer. Later, the last game in the trilogy actually allows you to play as her, which I think is beautiful. It's an evolution where you start as Rollin, then you get a little bit of Gina, then she's fully playable, and they give an in-story reasoning, which is great. The lock mechanism. That's strange. The logbook's almost brand new. Something added it after the satellite was put in orbit. But who? And for what purpose? Well, I suppose the only way to find out is to unlock it so we can get inside. Initiating analyzing sequence. So, yes, we have a one of these missions. Except it's a very easy one. The amount of times I've come across that kind of puzzle and I hated it, I think it was Spyro that's, especially the Rear Knight trilogy, that's helped me kind of enjoy those kind of puzzles. Okay, that did the trick. Rollin'. I think you might be up in a minute. Oh no, wait, this was a full Gina section. Well, to start. Wow, look at this place. And I thought Rollins' room was a mess. What's this? Notes? They look really old. And I've never seen that kind of writing before. They look like they could be reports. Maybe the person who locked this place left them here. I better check on them right away. Initiating analyzing sequence. Well, at least I got a partial translation. Let's see. This satellite was built to stop the flow of Kral from the dark lake of Farns. Farns? Oh, that's the name of the planet below. But the satellite sure isn't doing what it's supposed to. Maybe it's malfunctioned. Oh, look at the pouty face. Wait, here's some information on how the satellite works. The satellite's powered by Spectrobe fossils. 3 types of fossils are required. 1 Corona, 1 Aurora, and Flash. Spectrobes? This satellite operates on Spectrobe power? How is that even possible? Let's see. Oh, the rest of this report's indecipherable. How's it going, Gina? I found a really interesting report inside. You're not gonna believe this, but the satellite's powered by Spectrobes. Spectrobes? But how? I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it says. The patrol crew's computer should be able to tell us more. It may take a while to translate the whole report, but it's worth a try. Sounds like a plan. Hurry back to the cruiser. I'll inspect the satellite. Thanks, Rylan. Huh? What kind of machine is this? Here's a money slot. Is this what they call a vending machine? I don't really get it, but I might as well give it a try. I believe this is our... Yes! This is our... a badge seller. So, badges are collectibles, as you may or may not be able to guess, that are part of this game. They, however, are just collectibles. Oh god. What's the door doing here? Oh, hello. There's Spectrobes here? Okay. Oh, Mesapod! I know Mesapod. I believe these, we're going to find one actually on each of the doors, if I remember. Because, originally, these are the ones you could use if you don't have any child Spectrobes, so you don't have to go all the way back and forth, back and forth. Heavens knows that would be annoying to go back, forth, back, forth. So Mesapod was another late game Spectrobe in Spectrobes 1. Can I actually get close to the door? Nothing should happen. No good. Maybe I try a child form of a different property. So remember what I said earlier? They made it necessary to get different Spectrobes in this game. Here we are at one of the areas. Oh look, Zapfish. We've had Zapfish. we've already had fish before. I guess we'll start with the Crona door. So we'll just scan and just see what other fossils appear here. Is it just going to be the ones from Fonz, or... It's looking like it might just be the ones from Fonz. Which is unfortunate if that's the case, but... Well, that's an Aurora door ahead of me, I think, because the Aurora is darker. We've had Seal. We've had Seal Green. Alright, let's try. Huh? What's this door doing here? Man, what is with all these doors? Look, that's the Crona door. We can't do anything with that one. So, I guess that leaves us one option, huh? What's this door doing here? Oh, hang on a minute. I'm dumb. Look behind the door. There's like a green on this one. There was red on the one before. I'm stupid, okay? Yeah! Now I can pass! Supposed to Optimus. I wonder which one. I don't believe I have an Aurora fossil. I do not have an Aurora fossil. We need to find an Aurora fossil, like a fish. Nothing happened. Maybe it was the wrong one. I need a fish. I need an egg. Donk. Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in giving me a fish? Is that a fish? That's not. It's a mesa. That, sir, is a mesa. I have a shit ton of Crona, one flash, no Aurora. What minerals are gonna spawn here? Just one. I was like, is this a super special one? Because like this place is only supposed to spawn fossils. Nope. No. Fish. 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 Let's just not blow it up, because that's gonna be the last thing we want to do is blow up our fish. Oh, talking of blowing up our fish. There we go. Show pod. It's showtime. It's time for you to make your grand appearance. Imagine putting a Crona one in here sets the room on fire. Whoops! Huh, cool, it worked! And as you can see, very, very familiar, wouldn't you agree? We have green arrows on the floor and a black tube. I wonder where I've seen that one before. We don't need the incubator, we need the lineup. What am I going? What am I on? Come, Sealy! We have a door to unlock. And a Spectrobe fossil to place. I think if I remember in this game, I was kind of dumb. Because I tended to run around with a Spectrobe that had... Well, if you look at the size, this thing's going to have a smaller size. A much smaller size on its search. Yeah, now I can pass. This goddamn chicken foot room is no match for me. I love the hues of red in this room. Huh, I wonder what fossil I should put on it. See, I knew Incapod would come in handy at some point. I knew having an extra would come in handy at some point. Bingo! Knew I could do it. Called me crazy for having it. Who's crazy now, huh? What, still me? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna bolt you, you're not wrong, but... Oh, nice second. Twas nothing. 'Twas but the wind. I think we're gonna swap up from having our usual companion. I see Karma here has quite the big search radius, which should be quite helpful later on. Come, my Karma chameleon. We have, what, one more room to unlock. How much bigger that search radius was. Yeah, I can now pass. Flash room! Don't crash on me, please. But I used to use Flash. I regretted it. The amount of times Flash would crash. It was literally a Flash crash. And it was no bueno. Yeah, it worked. That's all of them. We should have an active satellite. I mean, that looks active to me. Come in. How's it going, Gina? I read something really interesting in that report. The computer system in that room controls the satellite. So, what should I do? It's voice activated, Rollin. Try saying something. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll give it a try. Oh no. Is it gonna be... God damn it! Equivalent of a wake up. Crawl, get your ass back down there! Yeah! You did it! Go examine the dark lake down there on Falls to make sure the satellite really worked. Will do! Now we got access to something cool. Do. Watch the Spectrobes now be like level 30 something. And it's like, you leveled to 25. You were supposed to be level 30. Get fucked. Nah, they'll only be 1 or 2 levels higher. As I say, the game wants us to start using evolved Spectrobes soon. So, maybe it's something I should look into. They're advising it, so, you know, What kind of person would I be to not listen to advice given by, I don't know, the thing that's most experienced with the game? But as we see with Zero, a lot of Spectrobes you start the game with right now are ready to evolve, whereas later ones are not. I think that's done it quite well, where later Spectrobes maybe need a few more levels, like 30s or odd. Nope. Ow. The fuck was I meant to do? I'll be honest, I did something stupid. I tried to dodge through it. I tried to Wuthering Waves dodge. Yeah, you get one hit in there, Fated. You show that Kroll who's boss. Ow! Stop! Cease with the hitting me. I am a frail boy! What? Oh god. How was I meant to know that part of the map wasn't connected? It looked it. How am I meant to tell that's not connected? Other than the map on the top screen. Which I'm kind of not looking at when I'm dodging all these attacks. Ah. If it isn't Marja! AKA Best Girl. Marja! Look what you've done! How could you do this to me? Save the sob story for someone who actually cares, Drama Queen. Your evil plot ends here. What's so funny? Do you actually think you've won? This isn't the only Crawl Lake out there, you know. Huh? You fool. This is only one of countless dark lakes scattered throughout the universe. What? Yep, you'll see. I'll send Crawl from a huge planet covered in dark lakes, just teeming with Crawl. Then an arrow system will be wall to wall with Crawl before I'm through with it. Then you will be begging to lend me your power. But then it'll be too late. Ugh. What could she be plotting next? She's dreaming if she ever thinks I'd cooperate with her. Well, at least I managed to take care of the lake. I better return to the patrol cruiser and prepare for some action. Which we could do. But I think there's something more important where the lake once stood. If it's going to let me is another question. Something very important in this lake. That doesn't look like a normal, that doesn't look like a normal fossil, does it? But it is a fossil. I wonder, oh wonder what it could mean, or what it could be. There totally wasn't another type of Spectrobe mentioned that this could definitely, become. A same pod? With a crown, you say? And tons of minerals? That's another one. God damn it. Where are the others? There are others! There's a lot of things here. Alright. Is that another one? Am I only getting same pods right now? Unacceptable. Huh? Alright, I guess I'll show you what's in these. That's right. Purple. Otherwise known as Dark Sea. Dark minerals. Oh, I wonder what that means about the purple fossils. What those could be, huh? Oh my god, is that another one? Oh my god, why is that only same pod? I know there are other Shadow Spectrobes. Did they not spawn yet? Am I mad? Same pod? Huh? Why? Oh, there we go! And this is one that I'm happy to have. My second favorite Spectrobe. I wonder why. Unfortunately, because of its type, I am applying Shadow Spectrobes here as a relevant variant of their counterparts. So, Rhypod. Or Zyropod. Yes, that is a Rydrake's evolution line in Shadow, which is goddamn beautiful. I want to hear different. I want to keep searching in case there is another one. I don't want to miss the chance of one of the ones. Well, I mean, pretty obviously, we're going to have to use at least one of them. You know, Marja kind of did say you have to use Shadow Spectrobes if you want to beat me, so... This is why I was conflicted about the teams, by the way. Because of the necessity to use a Shadow Spectrobe. So, let me give you a rundown of how Shadow Spectrobes work. Or actually, should I hold off on that until we actually get some in the team? I think that'll be the better idea. Because it makes more sense. Man, I wish I had the jetpack. I really wish I had the jetpack. I miss being able to zip back to the cruiser whenever. You missed! I mean, I'll give him an A for effort for trying. Can you imagine what this game would have been like if it was done nowadays? How this game would look and act nowadays with different mechanics? Oh, man, if they ever remaster this game, I will be first in line to buy it. It might be, if they ever reveal Spectrobes for the Switch 2, I'm gonna lose in my mind, and I'm gonna have to lose all my morals and buy a Switch 2. Well, sooner than later. Welcome back, Rollin. The computer was able to translate some more of the report. What's it say? Those dark Spectrobes Marsh was had awakened from fossils are just like normal Spectrobes. Just like normal Spectrobes? No way! It's true. There's even a planet in the solar system where you can excavate their fossils. Its name is Dark Moss. Its surface is covered in black muddy swamps. Wait a sec. Marge has something like that too. Something about a big planet covered in lakes filled with crawl. They could very well be one and the same. Let me search this system for another planet. I found a new planet, and I'm detecting the presence of crawl. Sweet! That's gotta be the place! I was defeated by Marge's Dark Spectrobes before. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. I bet I can wield Dark Spectrobes too. After all, they're still Spectrobes, right? That's right. I'm sure you can control them. Let's go look for Dark Spectrobe fossils. Okay, Gina. To Dark Moss! Full speed ahead! You got it! Well, we didn't see that before, did we, in the planetary above? have a dead planet. And we're gonna get some access to more dark Spectrobes. So, this is Dark Moss. What a ghastly looking place. Yeah, we'll never get to the bottom of this without a little footwork down there. I'm going in. Be careful.
You don't know how lucky you guys are to have fallen into the hands of the High Crawl. After all, how else would you have been able to reveal your true power? Certainly not in the hands of those weak, feeble humans. Now, my little Spectrobe friends, let the black water of darkness transform you.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Kronos.
Maja, you're one to talk after being beaten by a mere human. Crux granted us great power, yet you still fail. You're a disgrace to the High Crawl. Always acting so important, like you are a leader or something. Well, things are going to be different now. I'm taking over, so get used to it. I'll be the one who consumes the arrow. You're of no more use to us. Oh, into the swamp we go. This doesn't look like a fossil. Oh, whatever. No point in holding on to junk like this.
Well, that looks familiar, didn't it? That looked very familiar. Welcome to the Poison Planet. It's not actually poison, it's just covered in darkness, but you know. We do need to get to a point where we can, Oh yeah, this is the place full of self-destructors. These guys will just latch and self-destruct. They're not as scary, but they are scary. There we go. Oh, I wonder what this area is, huh? It's almost like we were just here. But Spectrobes. I wonder what that means. I'm trying to think how this one works. I think it is. Oh! Ain't that funny, look. Doesn't this look familiar to a fossil we currently have? So we have to use the Hoover to very quickly get this. So this area is a bit annoying to dig around. As you can tell, when I blow, it will actually activate more of the swamp. So I've got to actually try and be as quiet as possible with this one. That's annoying. I really do want to get it with a crown though. Was that enough to get a crown? No, it was not. It was too slow for a crown. But we do need them. We need the fossils right now. So, we are going to sidetrack trying to get these fossils. The best idea is if we have one of every element. This is not the one I want to use, though. Maybe the one I'm forced to use, but it's not the one I want to use. Ow! Fuck off! We need perfect. Because we desperately need to ensure that we can have them at the right level. So we don't have to faff around. Tells me you failed that one as well as a 5-star. Oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Oh, getting these with a crown is gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? Which, as I've said, if you don't get them with a crown, you don't get them with the higher levels. Which means we'd have to faff around with a grinding stream. So we can do it. That's at least a good sign. But we probably need 2. And one of each element would be preferable. Give me a second, I'm getting overheated. We also don't want to pick that up right now, because by picking that up, that might make it that we can't return to this area without enemies, which we don't want. We want no enemies, so we can have free reign to try and get the fossils as much as possible. Preferably right now, I'd like the flash one. Not the flash one, the Aurora. The dark version of our Karma here. Preferably. That's Darker Moss. That's the one we've already got. That's the one we don't need. Because we've already got one of you. It's happening again, isn't it? I mean, we do have the option. We do have Mr. Golem. We did tend to use Golem at the beginning of the episode, and I want to try and use as many as possible. That's basically I'm being too finicky and self-deciding. Like, Boom. There we go. That's better. We at least have one of each. Hey, a crystal. What's this doing here? This is the one that was stolen from the lab. Wait a second. I must have thrown away everything here. Which means the Spectrobe fossils they stole from us must be here too. Hang on, guys. I won't stop digging till I find every last one of you. I just want to see if some others will appear. You know me. I believe I also do need to get those shells for this planet, if I remember. I'm trying to remember where certain Spectrobes appear. I don't want another one of you. I used you so many goddamn times! Well, let's head back, and let's prep, shall we? Again, though, can I get my jetpack, please? I'll actually check this shop when I go back down, when I go under for the Awakening of Spectrobes, just to see. Because I don't remember if it's a given gear or a bought gear in this game. All I know is these things go... Oh! Level up! Right? Was that a level up? Wait, did I just get a level up from these guys? I got a level up from these guys killing themselves. Ha! I'm okay with this. Let's go for Delta. Immediately upgrade my suit to a level 2 one. Upgrade everything to a level 2. Increase the EXP gain when defeating a crawl. Yes, please. Seems to be a no-brainer right now when I need to level up for better armor. So there are some later Dark Spectrobes that I really wanted to use, which is why I'm slightly unsure right now. I feel like there was some others that were supposed to spawn here, but I don't actually know. Well, dynamite's not gonna help us, is it? It could, but I don't think it will. I'll get rid of that gunk. Ow. Kaboom! Alright. You know where this is going. Right, we gotta name these things. I'm not even gonna be subtle. They're shadow spectrobes, they're getting named after shadows. Or darkness. You know how it goes. And also, it doesn't really matter what I do here, they can only be one set of colors. As a heads up. So what level are these guys? How come you're level 1? Uh-oh. They're level 1. Uh-oh. Wait, level 30, level 79. I don't like that they were level 1. So I wasn't crazy last time that I got a crown, but it was only level 1. I wasn't going mad. That does legitimately happen. I suppose we'll go forth with 1 Shadow Spectrobe then. Nuts. By the way, did I or did I not say watch them be level 30? Did I or did I not say that? Oingo, you're going to be taking a backseat real quick. We have a shadow to join the team. We'll run the 1. We'll see how we deal with the 1. Worst case scenario, we'll excavate another 1 with levels, and we'll run him. But by God, is that annoying. And unfortunate, I must say. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Whoa! Could be a good place for farming if I just run around, couldn't it? When you think about it. I don't know if I want to try. Trying to get more. I see the purple swamp is just... It's annoying. Not a fan of the swamp. Water was annoying, but it was doable. The swamp just feels... Blech. It feels like I'm trying to actually... It feels like I'm trying to legitimately do things in a swamp. Ooh. You can see that the system struggled with the rain particles, can't ya? There you go. I'll make it that you guys can actually see the screen. We'll do this right. Oh shit. Oh yeah, our opponents are Shadow Spectrobes as well, technically. They're Shadow Crawl, but... What the... I can't pass? That's a special barrier. Only those who hold Dark Spectrobes can break it. A little patrol boy like you and those wimpy normal Spectrobes you have in your Prismod can't pass. No way. You can't stop me. Why don't you sit down and enjoy the show? Because I'm gonna send the crawl to that precious planet of yours. Can't stop with just normal Spectrobes. I have to fill the main and sub slot with dark Spectrobes before I battle her. Bastard. Do I get sent back to the ship side? Please? Thank you! Out of the way! Woo! Living life in slow motion! The game is chugging! Oh my god. Well, I suppose we have to get a better Spectrobe then, huh? Gosh darn it, Marja. Puck. Not equipment. I need to look at the case for Spectrobes. Yes. Fossils. There we go, level 29, that'll do. So originally, I'll be honest, I did this with 2 Rydrake. Yeah, my favorite Spectrobe in Shadow form. I may have used 2 of them. I had no sense of team originality back then. It was, I like this Spectrobe, I'm using it. Although, even back then though, it was 2-2-2. 1 normal, 1 shadow of each element. So I don't know how I'm going to do it this one around, because obviously Shadow is only really good for Marja. So as you know, as we got one on the team, I might as well let you guys know how it works now. Shadow Spectrobes are strong against everything, weak against everything. They have their primary typing, obviously behind them as shown, but they are strong. Oh, is it the Shadow strong against Shadow? I think. You know what? It's been a while. Give me a break. Right, let's pick another, shall we? I swear, one day I'm gonna do this stuff and I'm gonna just fail. Right, so we had Shade, we've had Kage. Shadow's 2 on the nose. Night's weird. I have a word for dark shadow. Reflection. It's a shadow of a true self. It's your reflection. I don't know. I know that's nothing to do with shadows, but look. Reflect. But yeah, like I said, what did I say about them being level 30? We needed to actually get to. Huh? So we have Rudatori as well. We have our shadows. I think you know what comes next. I'm sorry, Faded, but it's time for you to sit down. As we return to the colors we started with in Spectrobes 1. I've just realized the amount of difference in life in HP between Kage and Reflect. Reflect might actually die quite a lot. I kind of sense that Reflect is a play at range. Just a bit of a hunch. Oh, Maja! I'm coming for you. And I ain't gonna be gentle. Oh no. Just let me get past the slow down, hoedown. Alright, I guess we'll test them. Well, that didn't go well, did it? And I gotta go all the way back to heal. Do you not see a f***ing problem here, game? So I think this is confirmation that our team is under-leveled. At level 30, they are considered under-leveled. We might legitimately have to do a grinding stream. Oh god, but it wants dark. Oh, fuck me. It wants dark. Oh. I don't feel too well. I legitimately don't feel well. Did I just level up again? No way did I just level up to 3. What the fuck?
the fuck? Oh. I don't know what's going on, but apparently they want me to level up, so. Yeah, I suppose. Looking at it, we do need to level up both Reflect and Kage. Because as it stands, they can't even stand up against their own types. Should we have a look what they need? Because we do know where to get Shadow, at least. We know where to get their stuff. So, they need 37, 14, 9. 37, 10, 7. Both of them need level 37 to evolve again. Ouch. That's a little more difficult than I'd like to admit. Not impossible. But it's definitely not one we'll get done in this stream. Why does the game do this? This curve. God damn, we didn't add them. We need to add them to the team. It's kind of important to add members. Where are they? Are they still in the box? Yo, I said remove you two. I guess we need level 40. Ouch. But level 40 does mean all our Spectrobes will be ready to evolve next stream. You know? But I guess I can do what I did with the others. Time I've done this, I can let you in on how I've been doing this. Kind of have a bit more of a chill stream. You know, we did some of the story. In fact, you know what? If you're watching this on YouTube, I might cut it here. I don't know. We'll see how I do it. Because technically this is a stream archive. It's part of the stream to have to farm sometimes. Annoying, but part of the stream. Look at that damage difference. From where we started to now, that damage difference is immense. Reflect's not going to enjoy these, are they? I just thought about that. I'll be fine. Reflect, on the other hand, oh dear. Case in point. But
still gets us experience. Still battles. You know, it's at least something. Not a lot, but it's something. Although, technically, yes, you can do this by kind of going back to, like, very early stages and just battling there, where you have almost one-hit KOs on all your opponents. That is another option. Did see the star was on the flipping. Yeah, it was on that other planet. Disgusting. I kind of would like a different Crona Spectrobe. I don't know where it spawns, and that's what's troubling me. So many of them not going to go well for him. That many of them, not gonna be good for them. Shall I just have a quick look when I get it? Let me have a bit of a look. Oh, there's portals here now. Great. Damn it. How long do I have to go to get the one that I really want? Last planet in the game. Huh. Also, last planet in the game. Oh. All other Crona options are at the end of the game. What is that bullshit? That means we're literally gonna have to dig in the final one and then do the final place as like its own thing. What? What did that even do? Was that meant to be like a counter or something? What on earth was that attack? I don't get it. Huh. You know, let's see what the shadow double up is. Whoa. Vortexin. Cool. Cool. What's neat? Whoop. Trying to ambush me. Okay, I don't mind these fights. These fights aren't too bad. play it smart. This isn't too bad. Granted, I kind of wish I'd brought some healing stuff. Note to self, in future, hey future me, pack some healing stuff, because you're kind of going to put yourself in a bad spot. Donk donk. Donk donk. Donk donk. Donk donk. A donk. I'm a chameleon dog dragon, boy. Cut him off. Cut him off with the headbutts. Welcome to Whispering for no specific reason. So we'll try and hit level 30 with our Shadow Spectrobes. Oh god. That one wasn't going to go very well for me, was it? There was no way that was going to go well for me. Let's bring in my powerhouses. Really, this is unnecessary damage. It's very unnecessary damage. Please tell me I hit the big one, not the small one. This looks like I hit the small one. Alright, team up. Grab some water. Bring the breeze! I don't know what the breeze is. I meant breeze, but okay. I hit the one. Oh my god, that was the single portal. Oh my god, wasting my time. I swear, if that is the single portal again. It is! What the balls, man? I don't need you. I'm getting trolled. I'm getting royally trolled by the game right now. First the Shadow Spectrobes levels, and now this. Ooh, ow. Right, I think I hit it that time, right? That looks better. Although, my health isn't looking much better after all this, God. I'm not freaking damn. All that farming for nothing. what I feel like I'm being told right now. All that farming was for nothing. You should have leveled up further. It's like, ouch. Ouch. I spent a good few hours on the leveling. But I'll give it to the game. It warned me this time. You know, it was like, oh! I should probably think about, you know... Gosh darn it. Well, that's going to be a kill here for me. The Spectrobes I got aren't going to be that good against them. I got no heals. Fuck me! I just want to level up these goddamn Spectrobes. Why is that so goddamn hard? I spent so many hours leveling them up for this stream just for them to be underpowered. What level do we think for next time? 40? Double the level? I mean, that might be the case. I think this might be as far as I can actually go without grinding. I'm also starting to feel tilted, so it is not helping me. I'm feeling well too warm. We might have to swap in a second. I'm not sure. I don't want to just sit here and grind on the game. That is what my downtime is for. As I've said 100 times. That was almost a sign. If I had returned to the title screen there, I think that was a sign. I want to see if it's also... Were the Shadow Spectrobes also well affected by their primary types, other than the Shadow Paws? I've forgotten after so long. We do have one at least. No. They are affected better by Shadow. Which makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. We'll use what we got, and we'll go from there. If I have to raise them the hard way, then I have to raise them the hard way, don't I? Same with all my other Spectrobes. On the bright side, they're done with the thingies now. They're done with the minerals. Now they just need everything else. Try and avoid portals until we get to the end. We want to avoid unnecessary HP loss right now. I don't know if that last area saves only one portal, by the way. That's going to be beautiful. I don't know if it will. I don't remember how this works in this game. Obviously in the past it doesn't look like it is saved how many portals were there, but it could change. It could just be, I could just be wrong, you know. I'm not ashamed to admit I can be wrong sometimes. Now, if it is only one portal in that final area, that's nice. I like that. I appreciate that. I guess we find out now, don't we? Oh. Oh. Hey. That's pretty good. Just as we saw earlier, Shadow spawns here. And with Shadow, well, with a Shadow, we don't have to worry about, thingy. You leave my friend alone! He's my friend! Reflect is my friend! You leave that little guy alone! The fuck you gonna do about it? Oh, damn it, Reflect. Why is Reflect as flimsy as a goddamn paper house? So imagine Reflect just goes down immediately to that. That would be absolutely nuts. Oh, sorry, Reflect, you're a little slow on that one. I kind of had to take it off your hands. Sorry. Unfortunately, in this game, you can't really combo attacks into attacks. I can just... Oh my god, if I don't do the full attack, I can just stun him. Huh. Cool. I can just sit there and stun him into eternity. There we go. So now we've gained the ability to search. And of course, we're going to pick up every shadow shadow we can. We need these, we want these, we must have these. These things are our goal, and these things are our ticket to stronger shadows. As if it wasn't bloody obvious, you know, these are their means of leveling. Granted, I don't think we're going to get them to the 37 mark for their evolution. Or at least not today. Ooh, what's this one? Wait, this is a star. Oh my god, these are worth like, I think 30%? As many of these as possible would be lovely. The problem is I have to do the tapping tactic. And you can hear how the tapping tactic sounds, so... It's not like I can turn the music off in this game and just like play some calm music in the background. All I can do is turn off the game audio and then do some music. No, I will not be doing a speed up because I don't know how to do those very easily and they might mess up the time it takes to do this. I'm sorry. The shadows are all pretty much the same one. If the shadows weren't all the same one, this would be amazing! But they're all flipping Samapod or Rizal, from what I can tell. Imagine I'm wrong and one of the ones I really want is here. And this whole time I've just been ignoring it. How upsetting would that be? Probably quite. Not as much as if I fail this because it keeps doing that. Luckily I'm not failing it, I'm winning. I can't stop winning! See, I gotta do this for the rest of my goddamn Spectrobes as well. Because I guess for next episode we need a level 40, so basically on the edge of evolution. Because I bought 37. I don't know. A lot of them will evolve at 37. I want to make that clear. A lot of my team will evolve at level 37. And I mean, I guess future ones will evolve at 40-something. When you think about it, this game does tend to... It's got an interesting level curve. I missed out what it was, though. My brain did the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player thing. I didn't read properly. I didn't think properly. You know, I go into these games without guides. You know. And so I don't know what kind of levels we're looking at. And apparently I was looking at fuck you difficulty. I was looking it dead in the eyes and I went, I'm not afraid. Turns out I should have been a little bit more afraid. I should have been like, you know, don't be the big horn for the angels. Be more afraid. You know what I mean? Alas, I wasn't. And thus here I am, digging up squares and rectangles and stars and crescents and cubes. Doesn't do me much good, but it does me something. You know. I forget what the leveling up of mining does. I believe it gives me a bit more to it. I think it might unlock me more equipment, which could be good. If I can get the Gaia tool later, which allows you to basically just excavate whatever for more or less free. You just cannot get perfect with it. It'll knock it down to one HP, basically, but you'll always get it. It's a bit of a cheat sheet. But a good one. A good one, don't get me wrong. It's kind of one of those things where it's okay to cheat, because you're doing it to minimize the amount of time spent doing this kind of stuff. Because, yeah, this is just for 2 Spectrobes. I gotta do it for another 4. Think how long that's gonna be. Yikes. But again, there's worse. There's worse out there. There is a lot worse. There's a lot grindier games. There's things like... I don't know, what's a grindier game? Something I've spent hours and hours and hours on. Final Fantasy. I mean, that's an that's an MMO, so it's supposed to be grindier than an RPG. MMOs always are. I don't think it's an unfair opinion for me to say that, to be honest. I think it's pretty obvious. MMOs are a lot grindier than RPGs. No more? Really? Really? I thought there was hardly any here. I thought there was more. Oh no. Oh wait. Are these gonna be... I think these are normal ones here then? Yeah. Nuts and bolts and bolts and nuts and nuts and bolts. But hey, I guess I got streams I can watch while getting this stuff. That's definitely not going to be enough to level them up to 37. So, I think I'm going to have to do an early call. Mainly because I don't want to say, I do a little bit of grinding on camera. I don't want to sit here for hours. You know, kind of what off camera is for. And I think our target is going to be 40. Now, stop. Jeez, wait a minute. That's a portal. Ah. I don't know how those projectiles missed, but I'm not gonna go against it. Great job! Sure, why not? 2 of these guys? Go for it. Look out! God damn it, reflecting your paper thin defenses. Gosh damn it, reflect. I wonder why it's got such low HP at that level. I know it's a sniper, so it's meant to be big damage, little everything else, but Christ. Wait, Anubis is like 10,000 HP, doesn't it? Then again, it's an adult. Adult Spectrobes have a big boost in HP, so we're gonna feed Spectrobes, then I'm gonna have to go to farming, aren't I? We did at least something, you know. We unlocked a new planet. I know it wasn't much, and I am sorry that it wasn't much, but we gotta follow in Marge's footsteps, okay? We need to level up our Shadow Spectrobes. Because these things, cool as they are, right now, they're kind of ass. Once you get at the end of the game, by the way, a lot bloody better. In the words of Titania, bigger is better. And, well, you guys are tiny. I'm annoyed that's the only Shadow Crona Spectrobe we get access to. Because the Flash ones, I don't want to use. One of them I really want to use later on in obviously all of this. So I mean, we ain't done bad on the levels here, you know, 33 each. Oi, you eat that, mister. You know, it's not bad. It's not going to take as long for these guys to level up. It's my level 25s I'm worried about. But it's got to be done. So, I think I'm going to do an early leave on this stream. And get these guys ready for next time. Once we hit that level 40 threshold, the game should get a lot easier, because again, all Spectrobes are pretty much broken. But, I want to say thank you everyone who's come by. But we're not just done yet. I'll get to the right one in a second. We're obviously going to be rating off in a second, just to make sure you all keep up the chain of, well, keep up the chain of entertainment. Okay. So let's have a quick look at who is currently live, and while we do so, I might have to go just quickly save my game. You know what? I see Black Moon playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim. So I think we're gonna rate off in to them for tonight. So please, please, please go show them some love. Again, I apologize that it's a small one today, but we gotta grind. We got levels to do. I'll get on it soon. And, well, I'll see you next time. Crona Arcadia Network, signing off.